Hidden deep in the swamps of Belize lies a gateway to a land before time. Join me as we take a trip back to the Jurassic era to meet a mysterious man known as the Iguana Whisperer and to get up close with some of the most endangered and misunderstood creatures in the world. Meet the largest lizards in Belize, the green iguanas. What up, fans? Today's episode is an adventure 65 million years in the making. We're headed to the only iguana sanctuary in San Pedro, Belize. I'm joined today by two special guests. We've got the Bradlack and Josh .0. Let's go check out some lizards. First, we're gonna check out the park and feed some iguanas. Then at the end of the episode, we're gonna sit down with the owner of the sanctuary, Calvin, and get the entire story on how the sanctuary came to be. So we can't show up to the sanctuary empty-handed because I understand these are some hungry lounging lizards. We just stopped at one of my favorite fruit stands in the middle street to stock them on some bananas and watermelons for our new scaly friends. The iguana sanctuary can be found on the lagoon side of the island, directly adjacent from the San Pedro substation and cell phone tower. All right, this place is out of control. We only took 2 steps into the entrance. We've already seen like 6 massive iguanas. Straight up swamplands out here. Had no idea this place existed right in the middle of San Pedro City. You can hear and see the iguanas jumping from tree branch to tree branch above us. This is so cool. We've got some nice juicy plantains for these scaly boys. The iguanas know it's feeding time. They're starting to flank us from all sides now. They're coming down the bridge here. We got 2 in front of us. I can hear a ton of them circling throughout the trees, getting closer and closer. Visitors to the sanctuary are encouraged to bring fruit, vegetables, and leafy greens to feed the iguanas. And don't worry about getting too close. They won't bite. All right, who's hungry? Who's a hungry hippo? Oh yeah, oh yes, man. Big bites only. Oh, got a little food fight. Oh, you can share, we got enough. Insatiable appetites here, folks. This place is like Disney World for reptiles. Admission here is free, but let's go talk to the owner and get his story on how he came to own this iguana sanctuary.
Hi guys, welcome to the ECO Iguana Corner. The only one in San Pedro, the first of its kind, and the greener side of San Pedro. So, life is like nature. You can't control it, but most people want control of life when you really can't. You just gotta live life. Just like nature, see? This is how people want life, to be controlled. Like, no, you just live life, you know? Kindness is an action that is known from even the animal that can't talk. Kindness. Even the animal can't talk, but he knows kindness. Something that humans should adapt. You know? These are the only reptile that I know that if their species female population is down, they're like hermaphrodite. They could automatically turn to a woman or a female so that the species continue. That's the secret of evolution. Life is great.
Y'all, Muggy doesn't even begin to describe today. This is by far the hottest it's been in my 80 days here now in Belize. Absolutely sweltering. Perfect conditions for the iguanas though. Calvin, tell us a little bit how the sanctuary started, what's going on, and kind of what are your plans for the future here?
Natural, you know, buddy. The best way you can go is natural. You can't go against nature. But it's only me, my idea, but it's gonna take us to make it become a reality. So the more we know, the more people know that somebody caring about the animal at a certain corners, because there's people doing it all over, but they're not known. You don't hear about them. But the more we could do this and get them known, the more it amazes you how much people are doing exactly what you think I might be the first. I'm not really, but I'm just joining a team of people that is unheard of. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's kind of the mode we're trying to fill in, but yet at the same time, have you be a part of it. Instead of being that quiet, no voice anymore, we're starting to have a voice.
Try to bring more attention to these cool creatures.
Yeah, you know, because they need protected. People see them as food. I see them as my buddy, my pet, my friend. I mean, I stay here cool all day. I don't have to say a word, and I wouldn't feel odd because they keep my mind so active that it's like if I don't say one word for the day, my mind have been going through so much. By the time I say something, man, it's tiring.
Yeah. They're your friends, and they're very misunderstood animals,
yes,
I feel.
They really are. I mean, people think the first thing they say, are they going to attack you? Are they going to... They're vegetarian. That's the most thing, and most people don't realize it. Most of the animals that we consume are vegetarian. So you put that in reverse. Wouldn't it be nice for you to be vegetarian? I mean, come on, because if everything we consume lives and exists off of this eco-green, then why wouldn't you be able to do the same and be functional and have the same? I guess that's why we have the health problem we have, because we're eating and consuming product that is not natural, you see. So as long as we could cut all that out and become an iguana, man, you'll have a healthier life.
Yeah, I think these iguanas here have it better than I do, for sure. This is the life. How long have you lived here on this sanctuary?
Man, I've been here now, this is 35, going on 35 years.
35 years, whoa.
But doing the iguana now, it's like over a decade, 10 years now.
A decade with the iguanas, okay.
Yeah.
If you're interested in volunteering at the Iguana Sanctuary, please send me a message on Instagram and I'll connect you with Calvin while we work to set up his website.
I'm trying to make it more of a community project instead of a fee. Like most people want to do, you charge. It's like,
sure.
Yes and no. How could I charge you to do what you're doing now? So money isn't everything, see? So that's kind of the idea I'm trying to initiate. That yeah, money is nice, but to make something happen, it doesn't always takes money.
Very true, and to have such a unique experience like this, very few places in the world you can go and feed the iguanas.
And they're naturally wild as you will ever see them in the nature, dude. They're wild as you'll ever see them. But it's just that they're used to that interactive, that they know they're safe. Then, you know, I became an iguana police before they even put it on an endangered list, you know, because now they're protected. They're protected by the law.
They're protected here in Belize, okay.
By law, because people eat them. They call them the bamboo chicken. But
the bamboo chicken. I've not heard that.
Yeah,
I will not be eating an iguana, just so you guys know.
Not anytime soon. Everybody wants to live. Life is here for existing, to last. Then why should I raise a chicken just to eat it?
Yeah.
And life is more than just raising something to kill it and eat it.
It's more than just consumption.
Yeah, life is greater than that. Life is a vibes.
Vibes.
Because if I didn't have a good vibe, you wouldn't want to be hanging out here.
No.
You see
place is filled with positivity. One love, Calvin. Hey, thank you so much for doing this, man.
Appreciate it.
Really appreciate it.
Anytime.
Yep, I'll be back.
Hey.
I hope you guys, if you make it to Belize, San Pedro specifically,
we
gotta
here.
check this place out and say what up to Calvin. Make sure you bring a big bag of fruit to feed those hungry lizards too.
Yep, and they will love you for it.
I'm Brent Tim. This was SnackChat live at the Iguana Sanctuary in San Pedro, Belize, and we're saying ciao for now.
Peace. Yeah, then that's a different story. You weren't looking for me. You weren't.